Hello everybody and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. Last time we created a new hero with Cooper Hawk and we met some new friends including Evelyn, Anders, Isabella, who you remember from Dragon Age 1. But anyway, we are also helping out a new friend here called Fenris, and I'm just getting his approval thing up first in case I make mistakes, but hopefully I won't. But anyway, let's get started. I hope you guys all enjoy. Anyway, let's go to Fenris's Fenris's master's mansion. There's enemies we don't have to ignore. Why are you trying to pretend to be guards? I've got a member of the guard right here. Evelyn. Anyway, now that side destruction done and out of the way, let's go to Fenris's place like we, well, it's not, it's Fenris's master's place. Sorry, I keep getting my words confused. Ignore me. Ugh. God, you want to help Fenris out, the handsome lad. You will want to help him out. There he is.
No one has left the mansion, but I've heard nothing within. Denarius may know we're here. I wouldn't put it past him.
I could stand to know a little more about this Denarius.
He is a magister of the Tevinter Imperium. There, he is a wealthy mage with great influence. Here, he is but a man who sweats like any other when death comes for him.
He may have prepared some magical defenses.
They will not keep me from him.
Oh. We have to change now. And there's another Isabella then, sorry. Bye Evelyn! Get back to you guys, dude. You just shouldn't drag you away from him.
Denarius, show yourself!
Where are you hiding, you prick?
Trap ahead.
I better level him up actually. How about Fenris?
Happy now?
Yep. Thank you, Isabella. Bet someone a good boy. Hello! You good boy.
He sends spirits to do his fighting for him.
I know, lazy
Denarius,
prig.
can you hear me? Your pets cannot stop us. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I hope the camera angle's better now. So I'm not where my thing is, because I was down there, but I realised I was blocking my health, so I put it up in this corner here. I don't know if you can see my hand or not. Just get exploring a bit more of this map. Die!
Something for you.
There's more in the hallway. Come on, Fenris, let's go! Now let's go back to that chest. See what's inside it. See, with the DLCs I've downloaded, I don't really need armor stuff, and in this game, companions have their own set armor, so you don't really need to buy them. We can't give them belts and stuff. Oh, the more we talk about belts and stuff. Inventory. Fenris. Got this for you. And I also got this and this for you. I'll give. Yeah, I'll give Fenris. Yeah, everyone's all equipped and ready to. Say but. Shit. Put my phone, it's not good. Let's go. Now I've got a key, so we can go back to the other room. I think that room would have been locked, but because I naturally like to go the wrong way first, I found the key first before realising that door was locked. Now, can you unlock that for me?
I'd like to, sweet thing, but I can't.
I forgive you, Isabella. What level is What level is Isabella? That's right. Ah, she needs a lot more. Okay. I should have checked to see how much oh god, Varric has. Come on in, you stupid saints! Yes, die, all of you, die!
Gone. I'd hoped... No, it doesn't matter any longer. I assume Daenerys left valuables behind. Take them if you wish. I need some air.
The elf boy's gone. The elf boy, come back. I feel bad that I'm missing that locked chest, but oh well. Well, hopefully we'll won't be missing so many chests later on in the game when I've got all people's Is it a cut? Yeah, there's a cunning they need to get the chests open. Yeah, I think it's the cunning. Yeah, bit like the last game. Anyway, let's go back to Hightown.
Never ends. I escaped a land of dark magic, only to have it hunt me at every turn. It is a plague burned into my flesh and my soul. And now I find myself in the company of even more mages.
Ah, here it comes.
I saw you casting spells inside. I should have realized sooner what you really were. You harbor a viper in your midst. It will turn on you and strike when you least expect. That is in its nature.
Sorry, Anders, but I want to impress the sexy man.
I know the danger.
No pressure or anything.
I'm
I'm
not
sorry, I'm
blind.
gonna come to you, I
I know
swear.
magic has its uses, and there are undoubtedly mages with good intentions. But even the best-intentioned mage can fall prey to temptation. And then their power is a curse to inflict upon others.
Considering all the curses inflicted on us, I'd say it's an even trade.
I imagine I appear ungrateful. If so, I apologize, for nothing could be further from the truth. I did not find Denarius, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised. Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
You've said Denarius is a magister, but little else.
In Tevinter, the Magisters hold all the power. Over the Chantry, over the Imperial Court,
I'm gonna have
over
my hand
life
up, buddy.
itself. It is nothing
Oh,
for one to own a
pretty
slave. Denarius had many, but none he valued so much as me.
Then how did you get away?
Is it not enough that I did? I carved my path to freedom in blood. I left that life behind, yet his bounty hunters follow me no matter where I go. I will run no longer.
I've seen some of your abilities. Do they come from those markings?
Some. All I know is that even in the Imperium, warriors such as myself are rare. Perhaps they believe I should feel honored.
Do you think your master will keep chasing you?
He is too proud not to. Perhaps one day the hunt will cost him more than he is willing to pay.
That
But
was
I
second
doubt
on
that
the
matters
display.
any longer.
Next to the on the laptop.
Your old master must want something more than just a runaway slave.
He doesn't want me at all, just the markings on my skin. They are lyrium, burned into my flesh to provide the power that Denarius required of his pet. And now, he wishes his precious investment returned, even if he must rip it from my corpse.
Seems like a waste of a perfectly handsome elf.
The truth is, I know nothing of the ritual that placed these markings on me. It was Denarius's choice, one he now regrets.
Are you going to have a problem with my companions?
I will watch them carefully if we travel together. I can promise no more.
So I go and put message.
I'm planning an expedition I might need help with.
Fair enough. Should you ever have need of me, I will be here. If Daenerys wishes his mansion back, he is free to return and claim it. Beyond that, I am at your disposal.
Get everything back, shall we? Sorry, Anders! Oh, come on! Let's go see our new boy anyway. I need to shut up my phone chat. Oh! Hello, Celtic, and I forget the water! Ugh. Hope you're well. I always forget the bloody water. We better tap the sexy elf man. Cheers! Yeah, you're here to make sure that we're all get a healthy dose of water. Anyway. Let's go find out. Let's go set up the sexy boy. I should really call him a boy, that sounds weird. Sexy elf man. Anything else he's got hiding in his house? I don't think he has anything else to look at, to read in his house, does he? No. Oh, this is... Hello.
Egregio Pavali. There are 6 bottles in the cellar. Daenerys used to have me pour it for his guests. My appearance intimidated them, he said, which he enjoyed.
I
I
like it.
can't imagine why they would be put off.
You say what's on your mind. I'll give you that. It's good I can still take pleasure in the small things.
You've had a difficult life.
I'd rather not speak more of it.
Are you certain? I'm willing to listen.
To my whining? Very charitable of you. I've wanted to leave my past behind me, but it won't stay there. Tell me, have you never wanted to return to Ferelden?
I have no home left to return to.
The Blight is over. You could rebuild what you lost. Do you truly not want to?
Hold on, I'm trying to double check. I think I know what I'm doing. What I need to say, you my family's here.
My mother came from Kirkwall. Our heritage is here.
Having a place where you can put down roots, I understand. Still, to have the option must be gratifying.
Do you intend to keep living here?
I haven't decided. For now, it's as good as any other place. I would return to Saharan if I could, but there is no life for me there.
Is that where you're from?
So I've been told.
Were you very young when you left then?
Perhaps.
You could track your former master down, I assume?
I imagine he has returned to Minrathous, though I dare not go near the city while he is alive. No, it is better to wait for him to leave his fortress. fight from a fortified position. I do not expect your help when that day comes, but I would not turn it aside.
You've been on the run a long time then.
3 years now. Denarius has a way of finding me. Perhaps it is the markings. Whatever the means, it never takes him long to follow. This is the first time I've given him reason to pause. I suppose there are advantages in numbers.
Haven't you sought help before?
Hirelings, when I could steal the coin. Never anyone of substance. Until you. Denarius will not give up, however. I await his return.
What if he does give up? What then?
Then I go to him. I will not live with a wolf at my back.
Sounds like the right idea to me.
If it comes to that, I doubt it will.
So I was just double checking.
If you're
I can't
looking to
remember
start a life,
what
you
gets
could
Fenris to
stay.
like me or not. So
I
I just
could
want to be
see
100%
myself
sure.
staying, for the right reasons. I should thank you again for helping me against the hunters. Had I known Anso would find me a man so capable, I might have asked him to look sooner.
Oh, you!
Maybe I should be thanking Anso.
Maybe you should. Perhaps I'll practice my flattery for your next visit. With any luck, I'll become better at it.
I don't know. I got the giggles at the moment. Anyway, I think we should tongue tie. Prepare for our next mission, and I believe our next mission. Trying to think, what mission do I want to do next? Birthright. Not quite ready for enemies among us. I think there's one more. Gone the wrong way. Yes. We better not keep flirting with our promise to her. Are you there currently busy doing your awesome mod stuff? If not, no worries. Oh, there you are.
Move the bodies.
Ow. Poor thing. But if you don't like bees, then fair enough. I personally wouldn't kill a bee, but oh well. Anyway, let's pick up this elf fruit. I really hope I don't miss any doodles, what's it called? I can't remember what they're called now. Is it Hunter?
Old Shemlin, your kind are not welcome among the Dalish.
What the heck you call me?
What's a Shemlin?
It is the elven word for human.
It means you're not one of the people.
Yeah,
and
of course.
You should
Like,
leave now.
if the cat gets the stinger, it could puff up its poor
Who
little
are you
face.
people?
Or the
We are
cat's.
the last of the
My
elves.
boy's asleep over there.
So you say, frequently.
We remember who the people truly are, even as you city elves forget.
Are you being mean to my boyfriend?
I was given an
Sorry,
amulet for someone
There's
named
something to say there
Marathari.
about
How do you know
Fenris?
that name?
Wait, this is the one the keeper spoke of.
A Shemlin? I thought he'd be an elf.
Enter the camp. Keeper Marathari has been waiting for you.
Cause trouble. And you'll meet our blades, stranger.
You... Oh.
Marathari, I was told to bring you this amulet.
Andarana Tishan, travelers. Indeed, I am Keeper Marathari. Let me look at you. There's truth in your face. A rare thing in a human. Tell me how this burden fell to you, child.
Your guards said you spoke of me. How did you know I was coming?
I listened.
Ew.
To the wind, to the birds, as the hunters do, to my dreams. I watched the stars. There is great wisdom to be found all around us, if you know how to listen for it. But I was not certain. Nothing is certain.
Are you the leader of these Dalish? Why did the witch tell me to bring this amulet to you?
I am the keeper of this clan. It is my task to guide my people and to ensure the old ways are not forgotten. As for Asha Belenar, I am tied to her, just as you are, by a debt that must be repaid.
Exactly what have I been carrying around? Is it magic?
It is a promise, child, made by one whose word still has weight. And therefore, it has terrible power. There are few things in this world stronger than a promise kept. Remember that.
This amulet's owner rescued my family from the Blight. In return, I agreed to bring it to you.
I honor you for coming to me. But I'm afraid your part in this is not done yet. The amulet must be taken to an altar at the top of the mountain and given a Dalish rite for the departed. Then, return the amulet to me. Do this and your debt will be repaid.
Are you going to teach me this rite for the departed?
I will send my first with you. She will see to it the ritual is done. And when it is complete, I must ask that you take her with you when you go.
Who is your first? First of what?
Your people would call her my apprentice, or heir. Meryl would have taken my place as keeper. But she has chosen a new path. Please, guide her safely from here.
If that's what you want.
It isn't what I want, but it is what she wants. You will find Meryl waiting for you on the trail just up the mountain. Dareth Shiral.
Yeah, depending on the origins you would have picked this at... Like, if I remember correctly, in Dragon Age Origins, if you picked the Dale Self Origins, this is your clan. But unfortunately, things happen. You get Grey Warden and I just I've laughed when I said Grey Warden. It's like a thing. He's Grey Warden now.
It won't be the same.
Shemlin. Wonderful. Make your business here quick.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You see the whole clan. Even I think the change in the voice actress for Meryl was a very good choice.
I am Master Island, a crafter for this clan. Forced to stay so close to this Shemlin
When
city,
I do another mission, I'll
I've seen
explain
my
another
share of
way you
outsiders
can be
pass
connected
through
to
our camp.
Origins.
Is there something you needed?
Tell me about your
Are
trade.
you a specialist? What sort of things do you make?
A Dalish crafter does many things. We create weapons, armor, anything our clan has need of.
I don't need anything right now.
Of course.
So I've got in the habit of like reading out my choices from. God damn, why my brain just died? Nah, I'm too poor to be picking up stuff. I might come round to the shops later on and pick up stuff. But yeah, we don't need all the... These... Don't need these. Need to go and put them on stuff in a bit.
Dalish crafting is second to none, I assure you.
God, I dyslexic really bad there from it, because I also kind of thought, character you wrote, that Mel was very organised. So I'm not sure she's very organised, but yeah, we'll find out more about how we go to meet her. But first, I want to have an explore around these places to see if there's anything to pick up.
The moment they are free, mages will make themselves magisters.
They're slaves. You should want to help them.
I don't.
Boys, don't argue with each other. There's ways you agree, which we'll find out later on. As you see, I've got the Blood Dragon armor on from the original Dragon Age. Also, I don't know if you know the name Kodak, but this is Cooper Hawk, named after the species of hawk known as the Cooper's Hawk. Talking about Meryl.
Oh, I didn't hear. You must be the one the Keeper told me about. Another. I'm so sorry. I didn't ask your name. Unless... It's not rude to ask a human their name, is it? I'm Meryl, which you probably knew already. I'm rambling, sorry.
I don't know if you guys are Doctor Who fans, but in this game, Meryl is voiced by Graham Cooper's actress, Eva Miles.
Or was.
Not Eve Miles.
The first to keep a Marathari. I've studied the old ways for as long as I can remember. I know things. The law of the Dalish that can help us get to the summit of Sundermort.
Why are you leaving the Dalish for Kirkwall?
I have to. Let's leave it at that for now, all right?
Oh, cool. I don't know if you can see, but I'm wearing an Arkham hoodie.
It's not like that. Not exactly, anyway. The Keeper and I have disagreements, but it will sort itself out in time.
Did you hear that strange noise?
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
You seem awfully nervous.
I've never met a human before. Dalish mothers frighten their children with stories about you, you know. Not you, personally, of course. I'm sure they don't have any tales about you. Or not scary ones, at least. Not that you're
Oh, a
not
little
notable
soft
enough
spot
to
for
have
now
a
because of
story.
that.
I'll just shut up now.
So I spoke over her, which was a bit rude, but also she was my very first romance in
is
this
Hawk.
game.
Glad to make your acquaintance, Meryl.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind. The Keeper said you came from Ferelden. I spent most of my life there. We only came north a few years ago. Have you been in the Free Marches long? Do you like it here?
I've lived in Kirkwall for a year now. It's a good place to get a fresh start.
Really? I hope you're right. We should go. Your task is for Asher Bellinar. It's not wise to make her wait.
What do we have to do with the amulet?
It's a funeral of sorts. I'll perform it when we get to the mountaintop. Getting there is the tricky part. Our hunters haven't been able to reach the summit. Dark things are about.
I take it you've been expecting me to bring this amulet for some time.
The Keeper brought us here to wait for you. I don't know much more than that. I do know that you have Asher Bellinar's amulet. And we must bring it to the altar on the mountaintop. Nothing more.
Do you know the witch who sent me here?
No, not personally. My people tell stories of her, though. You're very lucky. Most people who meet Asha Belenar wind up in little pieces, hanging from the trees.
Let's get this over with.
I don't know. I can think of one person who met Asha Belenar and turned her into a pig. Do you mind interrupting my story, you undead scum? How rude!
Out of range! Come at you! The Keeper didn't mention you were a mage.
I imagine it's difficult to give away something nobody wants.
All keepers know a bit of old magic. The stories tell us that all Elven once had the gift.
That line got me off
But like
guard.
so many
Fuck it up.
things, it was lost. It's a keeper's job to remember, to restore what we can.
Can't demons possess Dalish mages?
It can happen. And when it does, the clan must hunt and kill their own keeper.
Does the Chantry know about the Dalish mages?
Oh, they know. Keeper Marathari told me that was one of the reasons we never camped too long in one place. They usually won't pursue us if we stay away from the cities and towns and keep moving.
You don't know how good you've got it.
But my clan is now in more danger, having lost our Hala.
If you go to Kirkwall, you'll be an apostate in a city full of Templars.
I know. But if I don't go to Kirkwall, I'll be alone. A solitary elf is easy prey for anyone.
Oh, I know. Oh, no, I'll
in
go
the
back
city,
and
I can
get
get
stuff for
lost in the
later on.
crowd.
I'm glad you decided to pitch in back there.
Oh, oh, you're welcome. I wasn't sure I'd be much good. I've done a little fighting before, but it was always alone. I'll try not to hit anyone. On our side, I mean. I'm babbling again. Let's go.
That's like running around with my weapons out. These corpses are very good at interrupting me. But I was about to open my mouth to potentially talk, and they come out again.
If we had a giant rock to push uphill, this would perfectly sum up my life.
Anders, stop moaning. Hello, handsome. Hello, smelly pirate hooker. Hello, first love. Dragon they saw me.
So the Keeper finally found someone to take you from here.
Yes.
Then finish your task quickly, human. We cannot be rid of this one too soon.
Isn't Dalish camaraderie delightful?
I have made my choice. And I will save our clan whatever you think.
What's going on here, Meryl?
From a head take
Nothing.
tilt there, isn't there?
Just ignorance. We should go.
Yeah, this playthrough of Dragon Age,
A landslide blocked the path. There's a
or
cave
Dragon Age
which
2,
takes us to the other side.
even though I jokingly call it Dragon Age by because all elements apart from one are bisexual. This hook is very, very super gay.
I'm sorry.
Hence his flirting with
You're not really seeing the Dalish at their best. We're good people that look out for each other. Just not today, apparently.
that reply is absolutely hilarious, but
Is there anything I can do to help?
It's kind of you to ask. I'm fine. Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through. Let's go. Ashabelana isn't known for her patience.
I did not know that. Yeah, I like that too. And I also like the way they move in the combat. Like, I like the way that they fight. But I kind of wish they brought it back to Inquisition. Like, especially the mages. Like, I was so close to doing a mage playthrough, but I've done so many mage playthroughs on this game. I want to do something a bit different. And I haven't really done a sword. I don't recall ever doing a sword and shield build. Like, I'm planning to do like a tanky playthrough, like like I said, yeah, repeating myself being the tank. Yeah, Tempest is a great spell. And also, when I did a playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition, kind of like a test, I really enjoyed the Tempest class. Like the specialization. Oh, a level up. I think strength's more important than constitution. Oh, I can start doing my thingy. And my specialization is the Templar. My kind of headcanon is like he learnt some Templar skills just in case Bethany ever got turned into an abomination. Shit. I really didn't want her to be in the middle. Like I said, for moments like this where I got to block pick. Yeah, true. Maybe like he got some. Oh God, can't think of his name now. Oh, basically, one of the Templars, I think. I can't remember all the names from Lothar, but maybe one of them could have gave him taught him a little bit. Oh, I can't think of his name. Maybe one of them who are a bit more maid friendly. I'm trying to think which Templar from there I don't think realistically would kind of be. They're kind of like, okay, look, you're thing me, it's alright. Cool. Anyway, barrier.
I can open the way forward. One moment.
Blood magic? Foolish. Very foolish.
Yes, it was blood magic, but I know what I'm doing. The spirit
Yeah.
helped us, didn't it?
I think what option I've got to pick now. So I'm trying to remember what options I pick.
Call it what it is. You summoned a demon.
Demons are just spirits, like honor or joy. It's not their fault they are what they are.
Ignore the tiger. Not its fault that it's going to eat you. Sound advice.
Be careful up ahead. Restless things prowl the heights.
As you can see, my hawk does
In the
not.
days of Arlathan,
Sorry,
the
I'm talking
elders
over the
came here
bell.
to sleep. Uthanara, the endless dream they called it. But they don't sleep peacefully anymore.
See, I told you, you two could get on. I know other people, other people joke, but no, my hawk's not gonna share Fenris with Anders. Funny enough, my Bradford Cannon Hawk is a is in a gay relationship with Anders, so I don't know. Something about Hawk just screams gay to me. I don't know why.
Tread lightly.
Shit. Horribly.
Is everyone all right? I'll deal with this.
Okay.
All the elves.
Nice seeing you. Hopefully I'll catch you soon, Kaldek.
Who do you think would win?
I'll finish it.
I enjoy a man with markings like that.
You've enjoyed many, I suspect.
Where I come from, they're called tattoos. Sailors get them all the time.
Not made of lyrium, I'd imagine.
Not a one. And the pictures are different. Usually breasts.
I suppose a pair of lyrium breasts tattooed onto my chest would make things better.
So I don't like it. Lyrium breasts. Oh wait, no, I can go up to.
I think it's safe now. Place the amulet on the altar, and I'll be...
Want to double check, but I doubt I can do the... I can't remember what it's called now.
Only that will push.
Juggler's axe? I don't know. It looks. I don't tell what it's meant to be. I think it will come from.
Aharin amalana salim. Emma ira au bella seviranan. Isalahamin vinanhim dofilas. In uthenera narivas.
And here we are. Witch.
Friend of yours?
You speak the word as if it is cheap coin, meant for spending.
You don't know me.
Huh. I know your type.
Andarana Tishan Ashabalana.
One of the people. I see. So young and bright. Do you know who I am, beyond that title?
I know only a little.
Then stand. The people bend their knee too quickly. So refreshing to see someone who keeps their end of a bargain. I half expected my amulet to end up in a merchant's pocket.
I agreed to deliver the amulet, though you could have told me you were inside it.
Just a piece. A small piece, but it was all I needed. A bit of security, should the inevitable occur. And if I know my Morrigan, it already has.
You are no simple witch.
Figure that out yourself, did you?
I have seen powerful mages, spirits, and abominations, but you are none of those things. What are you?
Such a curious lad. The chains are broken, but are you truly free?
You see a great deal.
I am a fly in the ointment. I am a whisper in the shadows. I am also an old, old woman. More than that, you need not know.
Is that someone I should know?
She's a girl who thinks she knows what is what better than I or anyone. And why not? I raised her to be as she is. I cannot expect her to be less.
I'm not sure whether she's your daughter or your enemy.
Neither is she.
Why did you need me to bring you here?
Because I had an appointment to keep. And because I did not want to be followed, you smuggled me here quite nicely.
I don't understand. Are you some kind of vision?
Must I be in only one place? Bodies are such limiting things. I am but a fragment cast adrift from the whole, a bit of flotsam to cling to in the storm.
A fragment?
You do not need to understand, child. Know only that you may have saved my life, just as I once saved yours. An even trade, I think.
You have plans, I take it?
Destiny awaits us both, dear boy. We have much to do. Before I go, a word of advice. We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss. Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not hesitate to leap. It is only when you fall that you learn whether you can fly.
What should I do?
Do as I do. Become a dragon. You could never be a dragon. As for you, child, step carefully. No path is darker than when your eyes are shut.
Maceranus Ashabelinar.
Now the time has come for me to leave. You have my thanks and my sympathy.
Bye, Asabellana. Plymouth. Whatever I call you.
Maceranus' child, your debt is paid in full. It isn't too late to change your mind, Dalen.
Dareth Shiral, Keeper. I'm ready. Let's depart.
Poor Mel.
Elganar. Is this really where the elves live?
Yes, this is it.
If you think this is bad, you should see where I live.
I didn't think it would be so... I've never seen so many people in one place before. It seems so lonely.
You already know me. You'll make other friends soon enough.
Guy. Thank you. Thank you for everything. For all your help. Will you come visit me? Not now, of course. But maybe later. I could use a friend.
Not at the moment.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
I understand. It was good of you to bring me this far. I owe you. And I will repay you somehow. Dareth Shiral.
I can still forget.
Please, Sir Trask. You won't go to a circle.
So, there must be mages in Tevinter who don't use blood magic.
Of course, there are slaves. The Magisters do not hesitate to collar their own kind.
But no Magisters.
Why must you go on about this? No Magister would turn down an advantage over his rivals. If he did, he'd be dead.
You know, to use blood magic, you need to look a demon in the eye and accept his offer. I just figured some of them would say no. For aesthetic reasons, if nothing else.
Keep it down, dog. All that noisy dog breath, day in, day out, make him stop.
He doesn't sweat like we do, and it's stuffy in here. You could open a window.
There. Isn't that annoying? Ah, blight take you.
We should take you. Just shut up by storage, shall we? And now try it. I'll compare the two and see which one I like the best. Yeah, that one matches more. There you go. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? Now I'm gonna stash the ones I don't need. So I'm stashing these because excuse me. Because they're not worth anything to sell. Alright, let's go see Mel. I should double check that on my Alright. Oops.
come you and Wesley never had children? I mean, sorry if that's too personal.
It's all right. I was a soldier and he was a Templar. We knew that our personal lives would have to wait. Distance never mattered. But we ran out of time. It is what it is.
Now that he's gone, do you ever wish?
That's too personal.
Please, Sir Thrask. He won't go to his room, will he?
Hello.
Oh, you're here. After what you said, I thought I'll find something relatively clean for you to sit on. Can I get you something to eat or drink? I have water.
I came here to see you, Meryl. You don't have to fuss over me.
You're so kind. My first guest, and I'm already a terrible host. I wanted to thank you for bringing me here, but I'm making a mess of it.
I'm not sure this was a kindness.
It's not pretty, but this is where I need to be. I haven't exactly had many friends. Not even among my own clan. This is tricky.
What made you unpopular with the Dalish?
Being first to the Keeper, I was always a bit secluded.
Oh,
I studied magic and history while the others were learning the Via Tanadal. It's good that I left. I'd have made a terrible Keeper. I was never that good with people.
You seem to be getting the hang of it already.
I'm glad you think so. Thank you for coming to visit me, Hawk. It means a lot to me.
What did I say wrong to Meryl? Maybe I can work with that. I don't know what I said wrong to Meryl. That's where I want to go to now. Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Ah, long time no see, my friend.
Worthy, when did you get back into town?
Oh, just a month or so ago. Things didn't work out in Orzammar. You aren't still working for a Fenris, are you? Your year must be up by now.
I'm looking to become an explorer, of a sort.
I heard. Bartrand's hard to take, but his information is usually good.
Hard to take? That's putting it mildly.
I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
You're so lucky.
Now I got no ingredients to do any rune crafting.
I would have loved to have a brother, and a mother, and an uncle.
It must be wonderful. You'd never be alone.
It is wonderful. Although it might be better without Uncle Gamlen.
I think I found something of yours.
I had never thought to see this again. Thank you.
The Viscount's son abducted by Conari. Heard what those horned brutes do to their
So I want to go see Sandal.
Don't mind him, monsieur. Sandal's never been one for conversation. Bodan Fedic, purveyor of goods both common and rare.
No, old friends from Dragon Age 1.
This is my son, Sandal, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find. Say hello to the nice human, Sandal. Hello. We shall be accompanying your expedition and providing the needed supplies. It's all quite exciting, isn't it?
You aren't worried about venturing into such a dangerous place?
Not with such fine protection. But I digress. Do you wish to peruse my wares, or perhaps make use of Sandal's unique talents? Enchantment? Just so.
I thought all enchanters were mages.
Not at all. The fabled dwarven resistance to magic has allowed enchantment of crafts for countless ages. Granted, most dwarven smiths must work for many, many years to learn the skill. But my boy is a natural, a savant beyond compare. I like enchantment. He enjoys his work. What more could one ask?
You two don't seem the sort to hire onto this expedition.
My son and I have never played it safe. Never kept to the tried and true roads. In fact, we have just returned from adventures while accompanying the hero of Ferelden, legendary Grey Warden and vanquisher of the Blight.
So you helped to defeat the Blight?
In our small way, perhaps. We did not fight at the Grey Warden's side, of course. The hero of Ferelden is a fine man. After all his accomplishments, may he find even greater success. But surely my past is hardly of interest to the likes of you.
Disenchant done. Oh, Slen. But he does his typical enchantment with his little excited face. Nothing
Did you see a cottage?
else really to go, is there? No, yeah, I don't know, I'm getting confused.
A Dalish elf here. And Arana Tishan's sister.
Have you seen him? Please, can you help me? My brother.
What happened to your brother?
Karen was always so devout, so idealistic. He was so proud when the Templars accepted him. I pleaded with him not to join the Order, but he wouldn't listen. You hear dark rumors about the Templars and Knight Commander Meredith.
What do people say about Knight Commander Meredith?
Oh, she has many admirers. They laud the service she does in keeping the mages in check. But others say she is terribly fierce and utterly without pity, that she sees demons
everywhere. It is dangerous even to whisper such things.
What have you heard about the Templars?
People harboring escaped mages just disappear. Templars interrogate and threaten passers-by. My friend has a cousin who's a mage, and she says he was made tranquil against his will. You hear more with every passing day.
I'm here to help you. Just tell me what you know.
Karen would write me every day. Then suddenly, no more letters. I wrote him many times with no response. I tried to see him, but Knight Commander Meredith threw me out. They won't tell me anything.
Your brother may indeed be in trouble. What can I do for you?
Perchance. In your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmerd and Hugh, about my brother. They were Karen's closest friends in the Order. If anyone knows where he is, it's them. May God bless you and watch after you in this endeavor.
Did you ever notice how cold the pavement is here? No? Just me.
I'm still checking to see if there's any pickups I can get. Oh dear. Let's go. Let's go to Dogtown. Well, we're going to Anders' clinic because it's very close to where we need to go. Oh, Anders wants to talk to me anyway. Hi, Anders.
I had a friend like you once. Got in all kinds of trouble. Dragged me along. Didn't think I'd be doing that again. I got a bit weighty the last time we talked. Sorry for putting that on you.
You can tell me anything.
Anything? Be careful what you offer. I hope I didn't seem too selfish when I told you about justice. I didn't know what would happen. I figured a willing host, a friend. It had to be better than playing the demon and haunting some corpse.
We can't always predict the outcome of our actions. We can only make them with a true heart.
Well, under that scruffy exterior, I think you've got a bit of a soft heart yourself. I'm sorry, I shouldn't presume. We've hardly met and I feel like I know you. Am I making you uncomfortable?
Yeah, because I don't really want to give you.
I don't want you thinking about me that way.
Everyone wants to control my thoughts. Fine. I hear you. Strictly professional.
Oh, I didn't mean to get my movie Anders. I keep messing up everything.
Now we can relax.
The Amel crest. Mother described it, but this is the first time.
Oh, hello! How are you today? I'm just breaking into my family's old home, which has been overtaken by slavers now. How are you? You alright?
Did that bastard... I knew I should have slit his
I'm gonna cut that off with it.
We're good to go.
I'm on my chest. Oh. Oh, I was blocked anyway. Okay. Oh, there's another room here.
Seems to be unhealthy.
Blah 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 blah. I don't want to go about that.
That's the vault. Everything we want to know about. Family is inside.
Oh no, you can't go around that. Just murder everyone.
This is it. Grandfather's will. Mother needs to see this as soon as possible.
Yeah, let's go.
We'll take it to her right now.
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You cheeky
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
We found the will.
He forgave you, Mother. Grandfather left you everything. Here, read it.
I should maybe...
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her. The estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
We have a home, Mother. A real home.
They forgave me. Mother forgave me. But... Gamlen, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is.
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
If it wasn't for the Blight, would we ever have come back here?
I always thought I would. But I suppose you three are Ferelden to your toes.
Look, sister, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
I don't expect that, Gamlen. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make her willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
So, what? Are you here to gloat? Gamlen's the idiot again. Gamlen's the fool who can't hold his money when it's given in a bloody silver basket. I tried, you know, when Leandra left. But no one was ever going to live up to her.
What was she like? As a girl?
We're only a year apart. But that was time enough for Leandra to get our parents wrapped firmly around her little finger. They showed her off at every opportunity. The beauty, the scholar, the light of their lives. As far as they were concerned, they should have stopped there.
I've seen the nobles in this town. Your parents must have had a fortune. Where did it all go?
Well, it's not like I stood at the side of the wharf and hurled it over. I tried to invest it. Got some good tips on trade in Kunari cheeses. And, you know, a man's got needs. I'm not denying I spent more on myself than I should have, but I figured it'd all work out.
I'm sure you did your best.
Don't try to butter me up, lad. I changed their filthy sheets and wiped their chins through 2 bouts of the cholera, and the last word Father said was... Leandra. I'm not looking for love. But at least I got the money.
And here I was, just about to like you.
One scrubbing brush, never used.
When I told your grandmother I was marrying your father, she threatened to disown me. She said my children would be mongrels. My father wanted to lock me in, but she told him it's her life, let her ruin it. I wrote to her when each of you were born. She never wrote back. I'm glad she didn't die hating me.
The estate is yours. Why are we still here?
Technically, the house is now property of the Viscount, since its owner died without an heir. If we went there now, we would just be squatters. But if the Viscount acknowledges our rights, we can get back more than the house. We can get back our name.
Grandmother didn't want you to leave. She tried holding on to you the only way she knew.
She would have been so proud of you. You're everything she wanted in an Amel grandchild. She might have had a hard time accepting it at first, but she would have loved you, all 3 of you. Carver. He was such a little boy. Never had a knee that wasn't scraped or trousers without holes.
He was so young. Never got to be the man he wanted.
I just keep thinking there's something we could have done. It's killing me. I remember that awful creature reaching down and 18 years of loving and feeding and raising and... that was it.
Blame the Darkspawn, not yourself.
The ogre would have been happy with any prey. It was my fault it was Carver. I miss him. There were 4 of us when the Blight began. It will never be over while there are just 3. I've written to the Viscount. I've an audience for after Bartrand's expedition leaves. I couldn't do anything for Carver, but with luck, I could at least give us a home.
Anyway.
Carver never told you, but he was a bit jealous Amabari chose you and not him.
Poor Carver. There's a good boy.
Anyway, Bethany, we've got to talk.
Why don't you go pick up something at the market? You could use some air.
What? Hey!
I can't believe Gamlin stole Mother's entire inheritance. I mean, I can believe it. That's the worst part. I would never turn against you.
You're a better person than Gamlin could ever be.
Well, hopefully we'll be out of here soon. You know, when we went to look for that will, I thought we were doing it for Mother, for what she lost. I didn't realize how much it would mean to me. To know I had grandparents who didn't hate me.
I wish they had lived long enough to see us come home.
Home. That's what it is, isn't it? I like saying that. We're not running away again. We're coming home.
What do you mean, running away again?
Did you think I don't know? How often we had to move because the Templars were coming? I know how much you all sacrificed to protect me. But we're at the end of the line now. There's nowhere left to run. And there's something almost comforting in that.
Why did Mother and Father work so hard to keep you from the Circle? Would it have been so bad?
I guess at first, I was just a little girl. They didn't want to lose me. And once I had learned anything, what would the Templars do to an active apostate, not just a mage-blood child? It changed their lives, your life, Carver's, all because of who I am. Sometimes I wonder if it would have been so bad to be with my own kind, to serve the Chantry as Andraste demands.
Are you unhappy here?
I wish I could do more for Mother. Carver's death. It's killing her slowly every day. But maybe if we can reclaim some of what she lost, it will help. I'd do anything to get us back a normal life.
What do you think Carver would have made of all this?
He would have hated this place. All the sneering nobles. He'd have gotten himself arrested the first day. And he would have wanted in on your Deep Roads expedition. Anything to make a name for himself. Sometimes I still can't believe he's gone.
Can you imagine if we'd grown up here? Been nobility?
Had grandparents who bought me Orlesian silk dresses and gave you the family broadsword. Father was a good man. But Mother gave up so much for him. Of course, if she hadn't worked up the nerve to elope, she probably wouldn't have been able to resist the Templars either. If we'd been born here, you'd be nothing more to me than a name the Circle kept in my file.
Can you
Of course, if we'd been born here...
We're going to make this our home, Bethany. I promise you.
I hope so, brother. I'm so very tired of running.
Before the talk then?
I found this when we were at the estate. I thought you should have it.
Is it? I think this is Mother's betrothal portrait from when she was supposed to marry the Comte. Look! You can see the ring.
You like it?
I love it. My whole life, Mother's always been so sad and worried. All because of my cursed magic. I always wished there was some way to take that burden off her. It's nice to have a reminder of a time when she still knew how to smile.
For what quest to do next. Quest do we do next? What is it? Oh, I missed. I just got curious with the message. The quest you can do in Lowtown. So I'm trying to work out what quest I want to do next, so in the meantime I can do some
streets
side
aren't
ones.
safe at night.
Yep. All the days have been upgraded. Okay, that's good. Like, after that I'll do the stuff with the barrack.
We should do something about that. Good job in there. In fact, get rid of any other groups like that, and I'll be at the Hanged Man with some toys as reward. Courtesy of some interested friends.
Well, how about that?
So if we kill some more groups like that, then happy days. Well, the Hangman, let's go pop in now.
The Ferelden, eh? Fenris said you might help me. Some raider captains are having secret meetings at night in Lowtown. The job's simple. Break up the meeting and kill every one of the bastards.
That's not much to go on.
It's enough to do the job.
Just tell me where they are.
All the details are in this letter. If you manage to eavesdrop on the meeting before you kill them, there'll be extra in it for you. I'll be here.
Go straight to back
When
first.
was the last time you were with a woman?
So we get this right.
So,
I've been dying to know. What was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
I knew that whatever happened, I had to get the others to safety.
Lots of people talk about nobility and selflessness, generally in the same stories that have magic beans. Somehow, Hawk, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. Constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
Anything in particular I should know about your brother?
To understand Bartrand, you've got to understand the Dwarven Merchants Guild. These are dwarves who would sell their mothers if they thought it'd get them a better share of the lyrium market. Anyone who deals with them has to sleep with a knife under their pillow. In my family, that's Bartrand.
What are your plans for this trip into the deep roads?
Bartrand's running the show. Andraste's ass, he'd probably do that even if we weren't paying for everything. The tide we're looking for is supposed to be a week's travel from the surface, so I hope you aren't scared of the dark. We've got supplies, muscle, excavators. The plan is to carry out everything that's not nailed down.
If we'll be working together, I should find out more about you.
True enough. I suppose you want to know my credentials. My family came from Orzammar, noble house Fenris, until my father got caught fixing provings. He and our whole house got exiled. No huge loss. I was born up here. Sunshine suits me just fine.
Are you a merchant? A mercenary?
I'm a younger son. It's a difficult and dangerous profession. A lot of us die of boredom. Fortunately, being Bartrand's younger brother keeps me on my toes. Maker knows he lacks subtlety. I'm the one who pulls strings to keep the coterie out of our hair. Keep us just a whisker ahead of the other families.
What are the deep roads like?
Well, I could tell you the standard tales. Legions of darkspawn, ravenous beasts, cave-ins. I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days, but it doesn't compare to the deep roads. So, this will be... let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurers.
Hooray!
Seems like a lot of work for little gain. Are you really not afraid of apostates?
Maker. I think he's ignoring me now. Hey! Is my coin not good enough for you? Oh, Hawk. Thanks for helping me with that little problem I had. You going to buy me a drink to celebrate our victory?
I don't know if that's wise.
Oh, please. Fixating on what's wise makes you forget what's fun.
Oh, before I forget, are you still looking for work? Because I have a friend who needs some help.
A friend of yours is a friend of mine. What can I do?
He didn't say, and I didn't ask, but I'm sure you're up to it.
His name's Martin. He has a room right here in the Hanged Man. Tell him I sent you.
And listen, he's in trouble with some raiders. Used to be one, and they didn't like that he tried to leave. Whatever he's asking, it's probably going to be dangerous. Watch your back. Just some friendly advice from Isabella to you, yes?
I'm gonna be Bella wants to be part of this while we do this quest. Yay! Jimmy's maxed out.
What are you looking at? Are you one of them?
Mind if I try my hand at that?
Oh, I see. That's for when I do a quest.
Hey, who are you?
My, you're jumpy. Look at you, cowering in a corner.
Oh,
What
man,
happened
this
to the
was-
fearless, dashing raider I used to know?
I'm not a raider anymore, Isabella. I'm just an honest merchant now.
Please, Martin. You wouldn't know honest if I tied you up and spanked you with it.
Isabella's told me all about you, Martin.
Isabella. I thought I told you to be discreet.
You don't know her very well, do you?
You've made your point. Now let's get down to business. I need someone to help me find out where the raiders have hidden my stolen cargo. This job's as easy as a peg-legged tavern wench. And there's good coin in it to boot.
You used to be a raider. What happened?
Yes, I was a raider. Back then it was just smuggling and petty thievery. It's changed since that madman Ianto took power around here. Extortion, murder, kidnapping. He does it all.
Chadwick!
It's
Naughty
just
boy.
not to my taste. I tried to get out.
Oh, you naughty boy. Come here.
This scar on my neck, he gave it to me.
Tip devil.
Slit
Give him
my
a ball
throat
spin.
and threw me overboard. I tried to start a new life away from this bullshit. And he has his men chase me down and steal my cargo.
Starting over is a noble goal. I'm sure we can help you.
Why would the raiders want your cargo? Is it valuable?
How should I know why they want it? It's just spices and herbs. Nothing special.
What did
They closed. They must have salvaged the cargo when it washed
I think I've done it
ashore.
wrong, sorry.
What did the raiders do to you?
They closed in on my ship and forced her into the
I'm
cliffs.
sorry, I skipped a
My
foot.
crew and I
Needed
barely
to skip, but I
made it
didn't.
out alive.
Hey, Mel.
They must have salvaged the cargo when it washed ashore.
Are the raiders a big problem around here?
They've got some big plan for Kirkwall, or so I've heard. If they're not a problem now, they will be soon.
It's your cargo. You look for it.
Those raiders are still looking for me. I'm not going to draw their attention.
I'll take care of it.
You'll need to look around the docks. The crates bear the seal of the Orlesian Port Authority, so you'll know it when you see it.
I'll find your cargo, Martin. You have my word.
I've had it with the raiders, and this cargo is the key to me getting on the straight and narrow. You're doing me a huge favor here, friend. Thank you, and be careful.
Anyway, let's go do this Find Us Keepers quest, shall we? Okay, that's the only companion quest I got. Oh, it's a side quest. So yeah, all companion quest one, but I'll count that as the.
Why would it start in Ferelden? A dirty backwater full of dogs and the occasional sheep. It took decades for the other Blights to run their courses. This one, less than 2 years.
So, a Lady Sunshine, what's your first act as a noblewoman going to be?
A noblewoman with no fortune and no title. Looking for work, probably.
Practicality is for peasants, my lady. You need to do something frivolous to celebrate your birthright.
Such as...
Come up to the Hightown Market and
see what they're doing.
Bitterly that there's no Orlesian silk that matches your eyes.
But what if something does match my eye? What will I do then?
Insist that they're blatantly copying you and demand royalties. A good noble always has a complaint ready, Sunshine.
Out of range! Nothing to worry about! Let's finish this! How about you?
Lord Harrimont, what do we do with the human?
Stand down. He's not our foe.
What was that about?
Assassins. The boat to Ravane is within sight, but the Carta would see me dead before I get there. How would you like to make some coin?
I've never seen a dwarven lord.
You still haven't. If you're looking at him in daylight, he's not a lord anymore.
I'm Renville Harrimont, the last of my house. My family was once revered in Orzammar. Now I'm nothing but a surfacer on the run.
You must have greatly angered the Carta for them to attack you with so many witnesses around.
My family was murdered one by King Balin, after my uncle failed to claim the throne. Balin's reach is long, and his vengeance a terrible thing to behold.
I'll clear the way for you, Harrimont.
Dispatch these ruffians and I'll pay you what I can now. And by the ancestors, I will reward you proper when I am safe. What is your name?
Hawk.
A good name. I will remember it.
The Carta has several groups lying in wait for us. Take the battle to them.
You're Ferelden, aren't you? Seems like there's more here than intended.
Let's but you go around the docks and kill Carter folks. Fine then. That's gonna be case of summon doggo. Go on, hello! Good boy.
You remind me of someone that
Harrimont spoke to you, didn't he? Whatever reward he offered, we'll offer you more to kill him.
Hawk's not gonna work with him.
How about I take care of you instead?
Stupid bastard!
Sneer on your lips.
I was sort of hoping my guy step around and backhand and shield like.
Beats the mines, that much I know.
How many little thugs are we hiding?
Send them all back. Make them happy.
Stay off the docks.
I know your face. The boys in all day make an shot.
A sneer on your lip, but want in your eye.
Let's go! Well,
Blessed
that's
are the
good
righteous,
for.
the lights and the
Object
shadows.
everywhere, there's no more little Carter folks hiding.
The alien that is built
Oh,
around
Templar.
I think the Canary is spying on us.
I'm looking for some cargo.
You're in luck. Cargo all around. Take your pick.
I could use your assistance. I'm looking for crates sealed by the Orlesian Port Authority.
Haven't seen any. Sorry.
Talk to the Harbour Master. I'll bet he's got information about your cargo. He's in his office.
Hey, if you're done wagging your tongue, can we get those sacks off the boats?
I should have left my good shoes at home.
Need to get closer!
You do get results, don't you?
Get over.
Feel free to look at my merchandise. If you...
What you got first?
The coin.
And a bit of a panic attack now. I'll double check something. So I want to put. I might have forgotten it so far. It's good. Okay, it's good to know.
I think the Canary are spying on us.
Shipping manifest.
I'm looking for cargo bearing the seal of the Orlesian Port Authority.
Ugh. Adam, deal with this.
I apologize on Liam's behalf. He is a very, very busy man. I'm Adam, the Harbour Master's assistant. I understand you're looking for Elysian cargo. I have seen the crates. I can't remember where. Such a shame.
Get to the point.
The clink of gold coin often jogs my memory.
They say your life flashes in front of your eyes before you die.
You're not going to kill me in broad daylight. No one's that stupid.
I'm not paying for this.
Then I am deeply sorry I could not be of more assistance. Good day.
Liam leaves his office at nightfall. We could sneak in after dark, take a look at his records.
Short, blonde hair, slight build.
Damn, he's not a coward.
This and elf that. I'll elf your mother.
I'll get you to come back later at night.
I wager you've a bright future ahead of you. Take this. More will come, as promised. May the stone look after you.
I'll double check the Emporium. Which store I want to go to? Elephant Bow. Yes. That's the one I want. I wanted them as well.
Hard to find. Me. Yeah. He just has to cut.
I'm not going to do the bone pit quest just yet.
Noble, right?
By some definition of the term.
Do you ever wonder what your life would have been like if you were still nobles?
Sunshine, nobility is just an expensive lifestyle. I've already got one.
Nobles have power. And responsibilities.
Estates.
Yeah, so that's
investments, mercenaries, assassins. We've still got all those things. It's sunnier here, and nobody calls me my lord. I think I can live with that.
Oh no, that's not good. It's over here, okay, to unlock the quest.
I lost 2 of my men for damned wheat.
If it flies Amaranthine colors, you sink her.
Careful, lick spittle.
My men and I aren't accustomed to taking orders. The Viscount's pardon comes with strings. If Amaranthine is left unchecked, they will rule the waking sea.
Piss on that. What do I care?
A dozen war galleys hunting your kind to extinction says you'll care.
Messere, someone's nearby.
Shit! We're under attack!
You're a very good guard, aren't you? Anyway, let's go into this fair house.
Someone's left a surprise here for us. Piece of cake.
Ow!
Oh, the Black Hand. A blend of 27 toxic plant essences with a healthy dollop of cobra venom for that extra kick.
That poison will kill a man in 2 breaths. Can I have it?
Oh, keep popping up. So you kill some more raiders before we leave. I now double tick under a wrist anything. Hopefully not. I know I missed some things as quest, but I didn't have people to crack them open. Yeah, I think I've only just that one. I'm pretty sure I explored all the other rooms. Let's go. It's not far around. Hey, Leapy Teddy. Chad, asleep. Yep. Finding more of these raiders for. We go to the next area. Oh, thank God I explored the drugs, I missed the crate. Ah, I want to get that thing that says. Right. This is the base of operations. Go beat them up. That's what I explore these areas as well. Just try and make sure I pick everything I missed. Hey, naughty boy. I'll switch back. Yeah, leveled up. We map that new ability. That's fine. Yeah, definitely double up.
You all right?
What he has. Not that really one.
Best. Take it from the worst. And specialists like you. Always willing to give a discount to the people who save my skin.
We'll make sure there's no oh god, I can't remember what they're called now. Ingredients, yes. No one knows. Okay. Let's go to the dogs. So we can get more of these raiders pop up. There they are. Doggo. Hooray, I found it. Ow! Yeah, take that little blood nose.
That'll teach you.
Messing with us is suicide.
Killable. I love it. I love his tempting abilities, man. That's so cool. Now get out of here. I had in all the quests. Then we're gonna do more side quests and start doing some of the main ones. Oh, I can't decide at the moment.
Someone powerful in Kirkwall wants the raiders to attack Amaranthine ships.
As I suspected. You've earned a bonus. You've done Ferelden and Amaranthine a great service.
What were you before you were a pirate?
I had a husband. He didn't beat me. That's about the best I can say about it.
So you left him?
He was murdered by my lover. It was all very Antiva. Oh, I don't think I'd like to live in Antiva.
You're smuggling poison. I thought you were trying to change your ways.
I got the stuff from a legitimate supplier, and I'm going to sell it through legitimate channels. It's all legitimate.
It's poison. It kills people.
I just sell it. I'm not responsible for what people do with it. So, where is it?
Do you know where Alton Woodrow's warehouse is?
Merchant Woodrow's place. I know it. Thanks for this, friend. You've more than earned your reward. I'm gonna get my goods. You come back once I'm set up, I'll give you a discount.
Ooh, discount then.
Do you ever feel like you're part of a
Get another shop. I don't know what quest I'm going to do next. Let's see, what ones have we got? We'll finish this level up. So beautiful.
The danger is past. Are you all right?
No thanks to this lot, can't get a decent blade at a bargain anymore. You, though, you're what a man needs. A skilled enthusiast.
Your mess just picked me up on the way by.
Still better than what I had. Look, the name's Travaris Tintop. I need someone to help pacify the Kunari. Those hornheads in Kirkwall have a powder that explodes, and it's just dust. No lyrium, no demons. Anyone can use it.
I felt it sting. Their ships fire thunder.
I doubt they were eager to sell.
That Arishok said I wasn't worthy. That only their outcast, the Talvashath, or that mercenary. I said, great, I'll go talk to them. Didn't go over well. But, made me think. Maybe he'll bargain if I get rid of something that bothers him more than, well, me.
The Talvashath.
The Talvashath. Are you up for some paid hunting?
Your people must have something like that already.
Small things, shaped to crack faults, not shatter the earth. Plus, they're mostly lyrium. Expensive, poisonous. The Chantry controls it topside. The glow makes you a target. Problem after problem.
What's the point, when we already have magic that can do the same thing?
Maybe you have magic, all tough and human and whatnot. But what of the common man? How does he remove stumps from his land, or produce them on his enemies? What does he do when he needs a hole far too fast? Magic is hard to market, but this stuff,
This stuff you can put in a bag.
I suppose there could be a reward for these Talbashoth.
As long as you do it, I'm happy. Now, best I could figure, they're up the Wounded Coast, a whole camp. Take their heads off and meet me at the compound in Kirkwall. Get this right, and we'll be richly rewarded. Richly.
I thought Isabella would like that.
I believe you lost this somewhere.
So this relic you mentioned losing...
You have pretty eyes.
I have pretty eyes.
You elves have such pretty eyes. Even the men. It makes me want to pluck them out and wear them as a necklace.
I wouldn't suggest trying.
Oh, I would never try.
Back off.
Without reason, of course.
Back off.
Forget I said anything.
Back off. My man. Back off.
Don't give him an inch!
Okay, well, what good at doing me, but it makes you look pretty. Don't try my fancy May shit now. Oh, you can't. You're dead. God, I'm so I'm enjoying being a Templar.
Traipsing through dirt. Why the Dalish enjoy this, I'll never know.
Need to get closer! It's too far! It's too far!
Double checking my settings and stuff. I went wrong way.
Here we go again.
No further, human. Tal-Vishoth control these passages.
I am more than capable of meeting any threat.
So I see. I expected to warn a caravan, not a well-equipped tracker. The path ahead is littered with my kind. If you are as skilled as you look, it would please me if you killed them.
You have turned your back on your kin?
Yes, for a second time. I did not like my role, so I left the queue. I do not wish to be a murdering thief, so I left these Tal-Vishoth to warn their victims. You are no victim, so now I will leave.
I want a friendly way to get what I need.
You will be disappointed. They are reveling in chaos. It is a wretched freedom. I still need order, even if I insult the core of the Qun by selling my honor as a mercenary.
Do I really have to convince you to do the right thing?
I have already done more than was demanded, by my own choice. You have my word of caution, human. Heed it or do not.
Sometimes I think their brains are twisted up in those horns of theirs.
Yes, I did. Kill more of these Canari.
Who has come so far? Kill them! I smoke for his drop!
Go in the cabin and drive out to the table shock, shall we? Delirium, good. Are you doing monkey bum? And a big split? Down. Down. Oi, get down. Can't see. Move. Oi, move on. Come on. I can't see the game. Kiss head. Sit down. Sorry, you're doing it at Celtic time. Come on, lie down. Lie down. Stinky boy, putting your bum in my face. Good boy. Don't climb back up there, okay? Oh my god! Yes! Hello, Sam! You made it! We don't get towards the end, but you made it! I take this as a sign that you're feeling better. Oh, great boy! Come here, you bugger!
Another falls before.
Get Templar, motherfucker! Fair enough, but good news for you, Wednesday. Yeah, oh, be careful how you phrase things, because some phrasing can be triggering for people's sacks, but yeah, I kind of get what you mean by saying just phrase it better in case somebody comes in the chat and sees that word, because it's upsetting. Oh yeah, I don't know if you've met Cooper Hawk, his sister Bethany, his friend Isabella, and his boyfriend Fenris. Yes, Cooper is fabulous. Cooper is very fabulous. I've got a hand in some quests, don't I? But first of all, we got to meet No, he's my glowy boy! Yes, it's fine, Jack. Anyway.
Do you ever miss Tevinter?
I was a slave.
Still, it was your home, right?
Look at all the elves.
The only one you remember. Does it ever feel strange not to be there?
Sometimes. That does not mean I would go back.
Anyway.
Let me pass. I have business with the dwarf Javaris and your Arishok.
The short mouth, yes. Enter if you must, Basra.
You go on ahead. I would rather not.
I don't want to put this off for long. Something I should know?
I just don't want to go prancing around with Canary. We'll talk another time.
don't want to be around the Canary. Very, very sus.
All are forbidden.
Yeah, it feels weird being insulted instead of being called Kadan. God, they look so different from Sven. Anyway.
Ah, my right hand arrives. Summon your Arashok. The bargain is done. About time you showed. I've been here for hours.
Kitty.
Ari Shokost, Maraz Shokra, Anan Isamkun.
The Kyun from an elf? The madness of this place.
Friend of yours?
Friend of no one.
Yes, well, that said, I'm here to report that your hated Talvishoth were felled, one and all, right? Yes, they were. So, I'm ready to open negotiations for the explosive powder, as we agreed.
No.
He's not getting it. Make your chatty elf say something.
Any insight that would help?
Kunari do not abandon a debt. I humbly request clarification from the Arishok.
I have a growing lack of disgust for you. The dwarf imagined the deal for the Gatlock. He invented a task to prove his worth when he has none.
Then we have wrongly inserted ourselves in your affairs. Would you have us kill this dwarf?
Wait, what now?
If you face Talvashoth, he is not worthy of dying to you, as he was not worthy of dying to them. But you keep good company. Let him live, and leave.
He had big plans for your recipe. I was supposed to get a piece of that.
Dwarf, did your imaginary bargain make promises on my behalf?
I expected your wisdom to be more profitable.
Then you will pay on my behalf.
It's not at all. Take your coin, take whatever. Hornhead oxmen and Mongol donglords suck your own powder and blow your head off. Sod it.
You will leave as well, human. There's no more coin for you here.
Bye-bye, Arashok. Oh dear. For now, I don't really have quests to do. Oh no, I've got one thing I can do. Go hand in duty. Oh.
Here's your reminder. Chadwick's team.
Quick break bottom feed, little man. Alexa, stop! like I said, quickly go hand in duty, and then we'll end things for end this episode for today.
Where's yours?
I misplaced it, along with my sense of dwarven pride and my gold-plated noble cast pin.
I thought maybe it fell onto your chest.
Oh, the broody elf tells
Yeah.
a joke.
I don't brood.
Oh, I know what that quest is. Never mind.
Impressive women would swoon as you passed. They'd have broody babies in your honor.
I don't talk to you just yet.
You're a very odd dwarf.
And you thought I was joking about the pin.
Hello, Sebastian.
Your family can rest now. Their killers are gone.
Excuse me, who are... My post to the Chanter's board? Did Her Grace let that stay? I thought for sure no one even read, but you say you've killed them. You have my eternal gratitude, Sirrah. It is comforting to think my parents might now rest easily in their graves.
Who are you exactly?
I am Sebastian Vale, Prince of Starkhaven. Her Grace might prefer I introduce myself as a brother in the Chantry, but I could not stay after what happened to my family.
Why didn't your family's enemies hunt you down as well?
That's why I took the offensive. Thanks to you, those Flint Company assassins are no longer a danger. I'm the last of my line. Unless I survive, my family will have no justice.
Who sent these mercenaries?
My family has ruled Starkhaven for 6 generations. We have enemies, but none who would identify themselves openly. A distant cousin of mine is claiming rulership now, but he is a bit simple. He can be no more than a pawn in this plot.
Surely you have a guess as to who was behind it.
My parents were always prudent in how they handled our nobles. They did not allow rivalries or resentments to flourish. The attack must have come from outside. Kirkwall is our largest trading partner. I came back here to find support for my claim, and perhaps for a clue as to who is behind this foul deed.
I hope their deaths bring you peace.
Thank you. More than I can say. I truly did not expect anyone but me to take up this cause. Consider this in advance. When I have secured my lands again, you will be paid royally. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must meet with the Viscount and petition him for aid to a fellow city.
And that's it for today. Thank you very much everyone who. If you're watching this on Twitch, please give us a follow and a subscription if you can. If you can't, no worries. Same for Facebook. Give us a like and a follow. Ring the bell for any notifications. And now we're going to be raiding off. And there's only one person I can think of we can raid to, and that is of course our good friend Tamsin, who I believe doing alien isolation, so try and give her a big old spoo when you raid her. Anyway, bye.